The first one is identify your passion. Like I said, we already know that we're into modeling. So using our image to tell, modeling, in my opinion, is basically using your image to tell a story. So, but the truth is, building an authority is, you need to try to stand out. So you need to be more than a model. You need to basically like niche yourself down. So for me, you guys know I'm into fashion, I'm into clothes, I'm into makeup, I'm into wigs, I'm into like everything beauty. But the way I'm able to niche it down, I think for me, the way I'm going to be able to stand out is by having this program that I'm building right now. Because not a lot of models are doing this. It comes from two things: loving what you do instead of just getting by, and then practice and self-improvement. The way I was able to really find my other passions is because I was practicing. Like, let me give you an example with modeling. Like, I started modeling, right? And then I realized that I was depending too much on like a makeup artist. So I started doing my makeup, all the time. I started doing my makeup. And I was like, oh wait, I'm getting pretty good at this. So that's how I built my passion of makeup. And it was the same with styling. Like I used to like clothes, but in middle school, I wasn't really into fashion. But once I got out of high school and I started modeling, I started styling myself. That's, I kept doing it. And that's how I found my love for fashion. And that's basically how I got into social media and how I was able to build my authority. So what can I do to stand out? Like I said, you need to be really, really specific with your topic. So I said not just modeling, but you need to be super specific. You just don't want to be another model. So another way to do this is, if you're into fashion, for example, you can target petite models. You can target plus size models. You can target tall girls. You can target bold girls. Like that should be your thing. The way to locate your audience, you need to niche it down. So you only locate those people. Don't try to like speak to everybody. That was the mistake I did when I first started. I swear to God, if I knew this now, my brand would have been bigger a long time ago. Because I started and I was trying to please everyone. I wanted to please everybody. At one point I was doing only makeup, but I was still modeling, I was just doing makeup. And I feel like it confused my followers a lot, because it's like, oh, is she into makeup? And then the next week I'm like, okay, I'm just going to focus on clothes. Then it's like, is she like, it's kind of confusing. So when you start, this is like very important. When you're starting, you need to focus on that. It's so important to focus on that, because later on when you're ready to build your own product, your followers are just gonna buy that thing, because those are the people that really fuck with you. Okay.
Inside of a post, like hashtag free.
Don't worry about hashtag. It's not about hashtags. You see, like this is what people are teaching you, that, oh, you need to use this type of hashtag to build your followers. Oh no, it's not about hashtag. First thing first. Think about your audience. Like what kind of people do you want to talk to? It's all about how you talk to them. Write it down. What kind of people do you want to attract? So many of people like you that are trying to attract everybody, but it doesn't work like that. Why? Because you need to think about it. There's the billions of people on social media. Like on Facebook, I think there's like 6 billion. I don't know. There's a lot of people. Okay. So if, let's say, you are someone who wants to attract models that are petite, like petite models, there is a bunch of petite models out there that are trying to find somebody that wants to be a leader for someone who is into petite modeling or petite fashion or whatever. Don't try to talk to everybody. You will not, that's competing, right? If you're trying to talk to everybody, there's a lot of you right now who is trying to talk to everybody. I was one of them. And you don't want to be that. You really want to do your own lane. You want to be in your own lane. So, yes. Do you have any more questions?
Yeah, how do we make our own lane in a multi-billion social media?
Okay, well, that's why we need to continue the lesson. So I'll explain everything. Okay,